Hey everybody, Modoch here with another lower tier ranked match commentary game. In this game I'm playing versus engmal, who's playing a full faction UD battle group. I am playing my UD Minotaurs again. This ends up being a pretty interesting, kind of fun game. So, a lot of death and destruction, which is always fun, in my opinion. So, alright, just waiting the obligatory 30 seconds before my opponent does anything. This even seems to happen to me quite a bit. I've mentioned it before. I'm not sure what people are doing on their first turn, where they take the whole round to make their first move. But yeah, whatever. So just kind of waiting to see what he's using. First deploys usually say a lot about a battle group, so. Kind of hoping it's not a mirror match. As I said, I really, this annoys me. I really don't know why people do this. Like, I don't know if it's just to hit that 5-minute time limit quicker to ensure they get some experience if they win or what, but it's kind of annoying. Maybe he's just away from his keyboard. I don't know. So he ends up doing absolutely nothing his first turn. So at this point, I'm kind of worried that he's kind of just away from his keyboard, and I'm wasting time here. But obviously, that's not the case since I'm actually doing a commentary on the video. So I go ahead and put out my Minotaur Sentry. On this particular map, you don't really need that 7-speeder first turn like I usually try to put out, just because that first fawn is so close. And I want to get the sentry out so I can start placing my dimension doors and get the battlefield set up the way I want it. So, alright, once again, I'm waiting. Kind of seeing if he's even here or not. Yeah, and he is here. Alright, he puts out a long knife at depth. So that's an interesting deploy. I go ahead and capture my font. And wait to deploy till my next turn. He captures his font. And again, wait. So he's kind of storing up some Nora here, looks like, for something. Go ahead and move my sentry and place my first door. That'll allow me to capture that second font pretty quickly the next turn, or maybe this turn. Put up my gladiator. If you've watched any of my Minotaur games, you know that I like to get my gladiator out as quickly as I can. And then I'm able to capture that font this turn. So, I love Dimension Door. So that'll give me kind of an early advantage on Nora and allow me to kind of position my troops in the middle for the middle skirmish and be a little more aggressive. He puts out a Goblin Archer and a Pincushion, so it's looking like this is just kind of a meta deck maybe. So I don't know. I'll put another dimension door out. Again, this is just so I can kind of be a little more aggressive, get my pieces in place for this battle. So, and again, I'm not really happy with my grouping, but it is what it is. Go ahead and put out my Orb of Protection, and end my turn. Alright, so he moves his Pincushion and his Goblin Archer up to take his font. And cast Brand of Brutality. I haven't seen that in a while. So that's interesting. So now his Long Knife Adept is gonna be pretty strong for a little while until I can proc his Safeguard and kill it. So, like I said, that's kind of, it's an interesting spell. So I have a feeling that this was a Temple of Brutality deck at one point. And he just modified it to be a, he just kind of modified it. So, alright, equip the Hate Leech. And I'm thinking of trying to contest in a turn or two. Like I said, I get pretty aggressive here. And I try to try to get rid of the Brand of Brutality, but it backfires on me. So at this point, I just kind of want to try to stay out of range a little bit and see what he does. So okay, I'm checking, kind of checking where he can move that Long Knife Adept, because it's already going to do 30 damage. With Execute, it's going to do, it's just going to do a massive amount of damage every time it attacks. So, and he's not going to get the blowback because of the Safeguard. So, and I'm not even sure Purifier would have cleansed or would have gotten rid of the Brand of Brutality, but it was worth a shot. Alright, so he's thinking. I think I've got my guy's in a pretty good position where he can't use his Long Knife Adept this turn very well. He should still have quite a bit of Nora. Of course, he did have the Dark Pact up, so. Alright, puts out a Corrupted Cultist. I don't know where he's going with that Goblin Archer. Just kind of positions a little bit here. Alright, so I go ahead and put out a color, because I need a little bit of range, even if it is just pseudo range. And again, I back off, because I really don't want that. I'm going to make him come to me, basically, with that long knife. And if I can get him in range, I can one-round him, so even with the Safeguard. So like I said, I'm just going to kind of get all my guys down so they have max AP. And kind of see what he decides to do. So. And I think he's doing the same thing. He's kind of waiting for me to move in so that he can get his attacks off. Which is smart play. So. Alright, he doesn't do anything with the depth. He just kind of, like I said, he just kind of positions a couple of his guys. I'm still kind of trying to decide what I want to do here. How aggressive I want to be. got my... Like I said, I'm just kind of deciding if I want to contest that font or what I want to do here. Where I want to put my dimension door so that I can kind of get in that font and take out that long knife. Go ahead and do that, and I move, again, as far away from the long knife as I can get while still contesting the font. Bring my color down a little bit. I think I moved my Fury up. And attack the pincushion. Just because. And then I put a mage up. And end my turn. Alright, so not only did they contest the font, but I took it because you didn't have anybody in there. He double taps my Fury with his pincushion. Again, because of how far he'll have to move, he'll only get one attack off with his long knife adept. But he does a crap ton of damage. 38 damage after the execute. And he'll be able to finish him off with the Gobbo Archer. So, I got a little overly aggressive. It looks like in this game the aura bug was back as well. So that's always fun. Bugs are fun. Puts out another pincushion. And now I'm a little out of position with especially my Minotaur Fury. And said that plan didn't really work the way I wanted it to. So he's still got all his charges on safeguard. Trying to decide if I want to go into the font again or if I want to back off here. I can say I should probably back off. Just because that long knife is very dangerous. But I decide to contest again. But I do it with 2 champs this time. Just trying to bring her into range here to try to get attacks off. 2, she's still got 3 charges left. Alright, now she's down to 2 charges. Go ahead and put a block up against her. And go ahead and put another gladiator out. So she's got 2 charges left. She's only going to be able to get 1 attack off. Brings his cultist down. Attacks my color. Pincushion up to attack the Fury. And kills it. Double taps with his archer. backs off with the long knife. And does a fiery ambush. So, that's going to be fun. I'm looking at a Maddening Echoes or a Fire Blast or something to try to kill that long knife. Because I think if I can get rid of that, the rest of his champs are pretty squishy compared to my Minotaurs. So, like I said, he kind of just moves his Adept all the way out of the way. And with Fire Ambush coming up, it's going to be interesting. Very interesting. On how I'm going to pull off killing that thing. And he puts out a Gloombringer. And a Nightfall Spider. So like I said, he's got a ton of Nora stored up. And he afflicts my color. Alright. So unfortunately I don't have the range with him. Go ahead and teleport my Battle Mage. So I'm really just trying to get that long knife Adept dead. One more there, so Safeguard's got one charge left. Go ahead and put my Deflect up. Go ahead and Dimension Shift out of the font. And go and deploy another Fury. Bring him into position. So again, alrighty, Fading Recollect. It's Fading Rec on my Battle Mage. Combat Awareness prevents the Deflect. So, it's a zero-sum attack there. I'm not sure why, like I understand why Combat Awareness takes care of the Deflect, but it's kind of annoying at the same time, because technically it's targeted damage, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird interaction, I think. Alright, so he's going to try to reposition and try to take something out. So his Long Knife Adept is dead. I can just ping him with the Battle Mage's next turn and get rid of him. But now he's got a Stealth Pincushion and a Stealth Nightfall Spider. That's kind of why I wanted to save that Sentry a little bit for the detection, even though I've got another one in my rune dock I can deploy. If I can kind of save him, that would be better. Alright, so I get rid of the Long Knife Adept, which is nice. At this point, that Battle Mage is only good for a couple things. I go ahead and take my sentry up to kind of try to detect the stealth units. It's not really good for a whole lot else. I go ahead and take my color back into the font zone. Still afflicted. So I don't want to attack the cultist. And then I forget about Arrow Eater on the pincushion, because I'm a retard sometimes like that. Okay, again, once I get rid of that long knife tip, I get pretty aggressive again. Should have done his Phantom Dash first, but eh. And then I go ahead and Fire Blast to finish off the Archer, damage the Gloombringer. And I go ahead and put a Tinderbox on the Battle Mage. Give him a little more usefulness again. And again, move him back out of harm's way so I can keep his detection in play. Alright, so I've got the font contested again. I'm in decent shape. At least I think. But that Fury is pretty much dead. And he hurt my Gladiator. So that sucks. And puts out another Goblin Archer next to a shrine and transfigures. And this one, I'm like, why the heck is he doing that? But then I remember the shrine ability, the avatar ability. So my Gladiator's still alive, but just barely. But that's also kind of a big kind of turning point in the game when he transfigures as well. Just because it gives me a Nora advantage the rest of the game here. So. Alright, does blood magic so that my Minotaur is now bloodied. I still got one turn before I get my hate leech back, so that kind of sucks, but that's okay. Go ahead and double tap the spider. Try to take out this pincushion. Forgetting about the damage shield, obviously. Alright, so take out the pincushion. Cover the globe. Again, I'm kind of in a bad position here. I'm thinking about retribution. And I go ahead and do it. And I do a Maddening Echoes. Kind of try to just clear the board a little bit here. Cover the globe and engage. And put on my own banner because I'm going to lose that font. He says good game. I'm not quite ready to give up just yet. I think he thinks he's got me on the ropes. But again, I'm not And he does. It's not like him in a great position or anything here. But I'm just not ready to concede this game yet. So, like I said, I've still got a huge Nora advantage because he's got his avatar transfigured, so he's not generating that Nora. I'm contesting this font, so he's not getting that Nora. I can definitely recover from this for sure. Alright, so he does get rid of both of those. And I don't think he had... Yeah, he can't quite get in range to kill my mage, so... Alright, so yeah, it looks bleak, but like I said, I've got... At this point, I'm definitely thinking I've still got a Nora advantage. I'm not really worried about that at all. Go ahead and do that. Recover the globe. Attack the Woundbringer. Takes him down to 19 damage, which is just enough. I go ahead and decide just to clear the board. Get rid of everything but the pincushion. So I'm okay with that. And the reason I'm okay with that is because if you look at my dock, I've still got really good champions. He tries to good game me again. And once again, it's not over yet, buddy. Not over yet. Alright, and like I said, the reason I'm okay with that is because I've still got good champs in my dock to deploy. And I have a Nord advantage, so I'm going to generate enough Nord that I can get champs out the next few turns. Alright, so he puts out a Grimlock, moves his pincushion up a little bit. I go ahead and place a Flame Crusher. At this point, I'm just going to kind of sit and deploy and not really do much of anything. Wait for him to come to me. So, again, I've still got a nice advantage, a nice Nora advantage here. Take out my Dimension Door, but again, I've got one in the dock, so I can put it right back out. Puts out another Nightfall Spider. And... But that's kind of why I wanted to keep that other sentry. Like, it ended up working out really well with me, keeping that other sentry back as long as I did, because I didn't deploy him. I didn't deploy him. I was able to not deploy my other one. Alright, and so this is weird. Apparently, when you try to teleport, I thought something just happened. He just completely disappeared. Apparently, when you tried to teleport, it wouldn't let him teleport there for some reason. So, but I couldn't, didn't know where he went, obviously. So this one I'm a little worried, just because it's like, oh, okay, there he is for some reason. And he reappears. Got him. Okay, so like I said, for some reason I couldn't teleport to that spot, maybe because of the chasm, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kind of a weird visual bug, I guess. Alright, so he's got a Stealth Grimlock in the middle there. He's got his Pincushion, his Nightfall Spider. We're even on champ count. I would say we're pretty even on champ strength right about now. Goes ahead and does the Firebomb to kill my Dimension Door. And does Fire Blast. and moves Grimlock back away. And then moves up to try to contest with the pincushion. Alright, so I go ahead and counter with the color so that he can't move in and contest without a relic. I go ahead and move into engage Grimlock. Put my power up. And attack him. That means he's awestruck, so I'm okay with that. Go ahead and flamethrower spider. Put out my own banner again. And decide I'm going to put another door there, so that I don't have to go all the way around, and then kind of bring him back to support against the pincushion. So, alright, so he procs Grimlock's Deception. Kind of starts moving his avatar forward a little bit to try and support this battle. Gives up on contesting with the pincushion. And brings the Nightfall Spider in close. Moves Grimlock away. And does another Fire Blast. And gets almost nothing out of that, so, except for a Dead Illusion. Alright, cast Masochism, which, again, I'm okay with. I'm going to decide to put a Hate Leech on my Battle Mage. Here, I decide to see if that's the real one, and it is. So that's fun. That's fun in the sun. Get rid of the illusion, and I attack the spider, which kills the pincushion, and puts me in a great position. Go ahead and engage the spider so that he's got 2 targets to worry about. And just for the fun of it, I demolish his banner. Alright, so I'm pretty confident that I've got this game in the bag. Does bring Armelian forward. And he's awestruck, so he's not going to do a whole lot of damage, especially at range, with my Orb of Protection out. And he surrenders. So, again, I hope you enjoyed that game, and I'll see you guys next time.